In the draconic heart of Dracones, where secrets are currency and trust is a gamble, one tavern holds the pulse of the Briar's schemes. This is the story of the Bosom Buckle. Welcome, lore masters, to Lions of Arune. Today, we're stepping through the oaken doors of a place that's far more than just a tavern. It's the beating heart of the Briar Guild, a fortress of secrets, and a stage where the fate of Dracones is decided over mugs of spiced ale. Built from the very oak and pine that define the city, the Bosom Buckle was forged by a trio of unlikely allies. Grease, the orange-scaled kobold keeper with a mind as sharp as a dragon's tooth. Quillen Nightshade, the drow assassin known only as the Thorn. And Cleo, the fiery tiefling whose magic burns as brightly as her spirit. But the founders aren't alone. This tavern is a family affair, a true den for the Briarkin. Standing guard at the entrance are Raspin and Tarpin, twin half-orcs whose imposing figures and ready clubs ensure that the only trouble inside is the trouble the Briar allows. Their tusks glint in the firelight, a clear warning to any who would disrupt the guild's business. While they provide the muscle, the real intelligence network operates right at the bar. Meet Melody, a charming human whose friendly smile can coax a secret from the tightest lips. And Tabby, an agile tabaxi whose keen ears and swift feet allow her to glide through the crowd, gathering whispers and relaying them back to Grease before the speaker has even finished their drink. Together, this loyal staff forms the first line of defense and intelligence. Raspin and Tarpin might be hauling a rowdy patron out the door while, just a few feet away, Melody is charming a rival informant into revealing their plans. Or Tabby is using her natural stealth to tail a suspicious Draconkin cultist. They are the eyes and ears on the ground, each bearing a subtle mark of the Briar, perhaps a small, thorny tattoo hidden from plain sight, a silent testament to their loyalty. At the center of this web is Grease. While he pours ale and trades stories, his true power is at work unseen. His shader self, a spectral projection of his own essence, phases through walls and slips through the shadows of Dracones. It's Grease's greatest tool, a phantom scout that unearths drow plots, spies on Draconkin traders, and discovers hidden relics long before their rivals even know they exist. The information gathered by his shader, combined with the whispers collected by Melody and Tabby, fuels the Briar's every move. And should anyone dare to venture where they're not welcome, the tavern itself defends its secrets. The pine beams in the cellar and hidden corridors are laced with spectral traps, thorny enchantments that spring to life, ensnaring intruders in a glowing cage of magical briars. It's a beautiful and deadly defense, a signature of the guild's ingenuity. The tavern's atmosphere is a living thing, shaped by its keepers. In one corner, you'll find the ember hearth, a source of warmth and crimson light, tended by Cleo. Her infernal magic crackles in the flames, and when trouble arises, a sharp crack of her whip, accompanied by a flare of embers, is often enough to silence the entire room. She is the tavern's fiery soul, a guardian whose passion is matched only by her power. Lurking above in the pine loft is Quillen Nightshade, the Thorn. His violet eyes miss nothing, watching over the patrons from the shadows. He's the silent protector, a phantom who descends in a blur of motion when a threat becomes too great. Whether he is confronting a trader in a quiet corner or dropping from the rafters with a dagger glinting, Quillen is the guild's swift, decisive blade. The dynamic between him and Cleo is a story in itself, a dance of shadow and flame, their tension and unspoken understanding a core part of the Buckle's inner sanctum. Imagine a scene: Grease, Quillen, and Cleo gathered in a hidden chamber behind the bar. A map of Dracones spread across an oak table. The air is thick with strategy. Grease smirks, connecting dots no one else can see. Cleo's ember eyes meet Quillen's intense gaze, a silent agreement passing between them. Just then, Tabby slips in, silent as a whisper, and places a freshly acquired note on the map. This is the Bosom buckle. This is the briar at work. The tavern's significance runs deeper than the schemes hatched within its walls. It's intrinsically woven into the draconic tapestry of the city, holding secrets tied to the hidden, ancient, dragon-blooded watchers bound by oaths as old as Dracones itself. The Bosom buckle is not just a haven for the briar. It is a repository of forgotten lore, a place where the echoes of dragons still linger. Is it a fortress meant to protect Dracones from the shadows? Or is it a trap, where the ambitions of the briar could ignite the very downfall they seek to prevent? From Grease's cunning and Cleo's fire to Quillen's shadows, and the unwavering loyalty of Raspin, Tarpon, Melody, and Tabby, the Bosom buckle is where destinies are forged. It's where a kobold, a drow, a tiefling, and their found family carve out their place in a world that would have cast them aside. Every clinking mug, every whispered secret, every crackle of the hearth contributes to a saga of redemption, ambition, and survival. The secrets of the Bosom buckle never sleep, and neither do the stories of Arune. If you want to dive deeper into the shadows of Dracones and uncover more tales from the Vale, make sure to subscribe to Lions of Arune. We release weekly D&D deep dives, session recaps, and lore explorations just like this one. What whispers do you think are the most dangerous in Dracones? Let us know in the comments below, and let's roll the dice together. Thank you for watching, and as always, may your adventures be legendary.